Hi everyone, my name is Antti Forsell. I come from Finland. And thanks for this great opportunity of sharing my story and a couple ideas. My story begins about 28 years ago when I joined this great Lions family. I started as a Leo. I was a Leo for 15 years and now 13 years as Lion. It's great to be part of this, and it's always been really commitment and passion that drives me to be a Lion member. Out of my Leo years, I would summarize that I used to be on club level, district level, multiple district level, being a multiple district president, and then also organizing a Leo Europa forum to the later years of my membership. Of those years, I could conclude that Leos offered me two major blocks of personal area: the service, the passion to serve, be part of this organization, and personal development. I think the service part is something that feeling a unity that we as Leos were really focused on hands-on service, driven by our feelings and emotions. We wanted to see the value and getting immediate feedback out of the work that we do with our hands, and seeing the reward for that service work. And someone asked me a while ago that, when did you know that you are a Leo? The same question for our Lion members, that when did you know that you became a Lion? For me, it was about a year after joining a club that local house was burned and the family was left without nothing. They had the clothes on and that's it. And our Leo club rushed in to help, and we didn't have big funds to offer and support them, but we could be there helping them in everyday life while they try to manage. My biggest memory tells me and touches me that I was holding their 1-year-old baby in my arms and looking at that I'm doing something very valuable here, that parents can restart their life, find a way to manage their life and get the new house, get everything in order. And me just holding that baby in my arms was valuable service for there. It's still a memory that I tell with the great emotion, because it had such a big impact on my passion and commitment for being a member. That kind of leads me into the personal development, that the passion and commitment are something that are driving and drew me forward being a Leo member. But I started seizing the opportunity to learn and try out my skills and gain experiences also on the leadership front. That I took those positions as a club president and district and multiple district, and I dared to go there. And there was always encouragement and support within the Leos. So it was a big family of its own, and always there to support each other. And I have to say that I gained so much experience, confidence, skills, that I would not be nowhere near my current job if there hadn't been those active years as a Leo member and then continued engagement as a Lion member. Because at the end of being a Leo member, it was clear for me that I wanted to continue the journey, the passion to serve, supporting others as a Lion member. It was just a question about finding the right club. But now when I look at the Lions and experience of Lions about 13 years, we seem to lose something of the intensity what Leos have. Whether that's due to growing up or being so busy in all the other areas of life, I don't know. But somehow the intensity and sense of belonging changes. So maybe a couple of questions from my side for all of you to think is, when you joined, how did you feel about the belonging to Lions family? Was there sense of belonging from the beginning? And were you fully on board immediately? And how was your passion fired up the moment you joined? And was that passion nurtured continuously? And my big guess is that your answers to some of these questions might be no or not sure. And that's something that we want to address. That we want our new members to be passionate, on board, sensing the Lions family from the beginning. And as young Lions, and within our task force, we feel about that it's a super important that these topics to engage our members from day one when they join. And the actual engagement is already part of the recruiting process. That when we start talking to them and telling them the stories about what is it to be a Lion and what Lions can do locally and globally. But now, to support this idea and to address kind of this seen gap, we have developed a concept that will pilot and roll out within the European countries. And for now, we call it Lions PenPals for new members. And the idea is that when you join, we give you an option that, would you like to get a new friend from another country? So matching a new member from another country to have a new friend, new peer that joined also recently to Lions Club in other country, gaining a friendship, something understanding that this association is bigger than our local club. And we want to provide them joint coaching with some induction and mentoring and some questions and assignments in the way that they can work together and learn together about Lions, what we do, how international we are, what this association can offer for them, but also to share their own background and experiences and building on that friendship, because that's a big part of our membership experience. It also helps to enrich their club's service ideas, sharing ideas that what did you do, or how did you do these topics in your club? What kind of a service project you have locally over there? And then bringing and suggesting them to your local club. In a way, we are already building and encouraging to start Lions leadership journey in the same way. That we are supporting them, we are showing the support, mentoring for them, learning about the opportunities we have in this association on various levels. So this is what we want to offer, online based, starting there, going slowly, being optional, yet aiming that this is a great opportunity for our new members. And how great that would be after a couple of years, you might join actually a Lion Europa forum and meet there face to face with your new friend that you got when you joined to the Lions Club. So this is the idea to work. And this is one of the projects that we want to start as a Young Lions Task Force Europe to pilot and then roll out later. So I hope that this gives you also some ideas what our group is working and doing, and why this is so passionate for all of us to be a member of this group and working together. So thanks for this opportunity, and great to be part of you virtually.